Hi Leo, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.TarotbyAnisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or in your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Leos, we begin the month with Venus, and she is still retrograde till about 16th of April, and she is retrograde in a part of your chart that is all about expansion. It's about spirituality and higher education, and she is joining Sun and Uranus over here. The good news is that she is just retrograde in this particular house for a couple of days, but then she moves on into your house of joint finances. So Venus is when we begin the month, she is talking all about, maybe there could be a sense of restriction, maybe you could be wanting to travel more, maybe reconnect with things which you love, and you could just finding it to be a bit limiting, and you could find yourself in a situation which could sort of feel a bit constricting. But later during the week, when Venus moves into your house of joint finances, there does seem to be a lot of focus that is there on money, and it specifically has to do with a business partnership. It can be that for some of you are thinking that, who's bringing what on the table, and hence how much of share that a person should be getting. And also because we have Neptune over here, there could be a sense of maybe not looking at things very clearly. Maybe you may feel that your partner is not being honest, or maybe you're not getting a fair share. For some of you, it could also be that you could be slightly disillusioned as far as the money, the split of the money is concerned. You could have been promised something earlier, and you may just feel that you're receiving the short end of the stick. On the 10th, we have Mercury that is going retrograde till about 5th of May, and the retrograde is happening in a part of your chart that is all about your career, reputation, and how it is that people perceive you. So during this time, because we have Mars also over here, try and be very careful, especially if you're having negotiations surrounding your work. And if you're dealing with authority figures, please ensure that the minimum bit of aggression is at display. Assertiveness is fine, but try not to sort of run away with your tongue, Leos. And also, because this entire retrograde can create sort of confusion, can create misunderstandings, try and avoid signing important paperwork till about 5th of May. And the normal Mercury drill that we follow, try not to buy heavy ticket items, and if you must, ensure that you have your warranties and your receipts in place, so that every time that you need to maybe go back for a product that is not working well, you can go back and get it exchanged. On the 11th, we have a full moon that is there in your house of communication. It's your house of travel, and it is also the house of siblings. So there can be some, maybe a conversation, maybe an issue maybe you could be having with your sibling, or maybe with your community at large, that could sort of come to an end. On the 16th, we have the lovely Venus, and she goes direct, so time to get out and shop again. On the 20th, we have Sun that is moving into your house of work, and this is the time where your work sort of starts looking good end of the month. So you can pick up the conversations, and it is though we must remember that yes, Mercury is still retrograde till about 5th of May, but if the presentations that you're working at, if you're meeting with people, if you need to be sort of be presenting yourself, pitching, it's a good time to be doing that. On the 22nd, we have Mars that is there in your house of groups of friends, and it's a time wherein that you could be, there does seem to be a sense of restlessness in wanting to do more, in wanting to sort of connect actively with your groups of friends, of people. And they could almost be, for some of you, you could be feeling as if, you're being left behind, and everybody is just sort of, gone ahead, and they're going ahead and having a party. So they could be this restlessness of wanting to be with the people, wanting to be with your tribe. On the 26th, we have a new moon, which is there in your house of career. So a new job for some of you. I think it's quite a spectacular placement. For some of you, you could be finally be finding some work which you really love and connect with, and there seems to be some wonderful opportunities around that time which could be bringing about that work or bringing about like-minded people to you. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.